There must be another way.
You have the ability to have anything you want. You just gotta find it. Everybody has their genius. Everybody has their path of success. Everybody has something. And I think a lot of times people just, all right, this is what I'm supposed to do, and then something happens and they just give up. It's a different way.
Multiple national champ, All-Americans, you won everything along the way. You're on your way to the Olympics, you're dreaming about the Olympics. Bank robbery happens, knee injured, sitting on the couch. And in that moment, 20 years are out the drink. When you looked up and you were asking God, why? What did that feel like in the moment? Because you were confused.
I was just thinking, where do I pivot?
Right?
Where do I pivot? Where do I go? I already know the formula for success. I'm just got to apply it to something else. And I got to find something that I enjoy doing. And then this one thing was like, all right, do this. And I was like, all right, cool.
So do you think God helped that phone ring?
Absolutely, 100%, because there's no reason why they should have called me.
One of the greatest athletes the planet has ever seen.
Bobby Lashley!
Bobby Lashley.
Bobby Lashley.
Bobby Lashley. Who is Bobby Lashley?
He was the top of the food chain in WWE, who battled against legends like John Cena, Brock Lesnar, and many others. This man has held world title belts in Bellator, WWE, U.S. Army veteran, 4-time All-American. He dominated professional wrestling, capturing world championships in the WWE, ECW, TNA, and AEW. And when the cage called, he answered. He was featured in Impulsive in every major publication. His name, Bobby Lashley.
Look, I don't really see God as a competition, but if you go against me, you're the opposition. But if you
We're going to get in the ring with him, and with us we brought in Caden Foster, an artist from Austin, Texas, a street artist who really encapsulates emotion using elements that surpass the canvas. He started the art piece prior to today, and through intense research on Bobby, Caden already started the art piece and will now take the conversations from the workout to finish the art in real time. This is GOATD.
Shane, we're going with Shane, just straight clotheslines.
Bring it. You know, I'm sick and tired of your trash talk. All right?
Okay, we tie up, boom, I bring you back to the rope right here.
He's been dodging me for 20 years, right? Just to be clear, all right? You want to know why he's been dodging me? I have a perfect record in MMA, okay? I have a perfect record in pro wrestling, all right? I'm credentialed in jiu-jitsu, that's why you've been dodging me this whole time.
Yeah.
And now I have him in the ring, and he's just kind of, moving away from me every now and then.
So, you want to try clothesline?
Yeah, well, I got the hair. I grew. People didn't know I grew my hair out for this moment.
gotta go pro, baby.
If you're loose, I can do this. Come on in.
Oh, here it goes. Oh, yeah.
Oh, he's ready.
Oh, yeah.
He's gonna take time. It's the art of just, if I can make a clothesline look good, everything else is easy.
All right.
Time out. Little bitty things. And if you can get something that can work, you can do anything you want with it.
Yeah, that was awesome. All that, you're talking trust, right? And you were talking wrestling. but all I heard was life, friendship, and business. So how important is trust, like in life?
What is trust? I think that's probably my biggest downfall. I trusted too much. Now I trust no one because like I let my guard down so much in business and in investing in all kinds of different things so many different times that it's very hard for me to trust anything. So I'm very, very strict on things across the board, just with everything.
How can these athletes, there's a lot of student athletes watching, there's some college kids watching you right now, and how can these athletes still excel and be all in, yet not be married to that identity, so when it leaves, they can keep going on in life?
Is what I told you before. If you're married to the journey, then it doesn't really matter. And the journey is, you could take that. I would say if somebody's successful in one thing, they could be successful at other things, because all they use that same formula to put in something else. I know what it took to be a national champion. So if I take, when I talked about when at the Olympic Training Center and everything got shut, when I had the knee injury and everything like that, everything was shut down. So I was like, I worked my ass off for this. And when I said I had to change, like one door closed, another door open. So I was like, when I first got into WWE, I was like, I'm gonna train for this, like if I'm training for the Olympics. So I worked my ass off, and I always have, because I was like, I just gotta, because I know this works.
It's the
this
formula.
works.
It's the formula.
Yeah.
So you're sitting there, that's interesting. So, because you were sitting there because you, multiple national champ, All-American, you won everything along the way. You're on your way to the Olympics, you're dreaming about the Olympics. Bank robbery happens, knee injured, sitting on the couch. And you were basically saying in that moment, 20 years are out the career, okay? And then we were talking, you said at that moment you looked up and you were asking God, why? Like you were kind of confused. What did that feel like in the moment? Because you were confused.
I was just thinking, where do I pivot?
Right?
Where do I pivot? Where do I go? I already know the formula for success. I just got to apply it to something else, and I got to find something that I enjoy doing. And then this one thing was like, all right, do this. And I was like, all right, cool.
So do you think God helped that phone ring?
Absolutely, 100%. Because there's no reason why they should have called me. Absolutely none. They were supposed to wait the whole next year.
Because that's what you guys talked about. You're like, hey, wait till I'm done with the Olympics. I'm making a run at it.
Yeah, they knew a whole bunch of different things. They knew I was at the Olympic Training Center. They knew I was in the Army. So there was no way that I could do it anyway. So why would you call me 3 months after I just told you? And 3 months, just an awkward ass number. But 3 is my favorite number. I won 3 national championships. I have 3 kids. I have 3 older sisters. Everything has gone in threes from me. I think part of it, my dad wasn't there. Like when you went to my house, you saw no amateur wrestling, anything.
Yeah.
Not a medal, not a plaque, not a ring, not nothing. I had none of it. None of it. I used to always give it to people that were close to me.
So you gave him.
Yeah, there's a lot in my house.
And his dad was like somebody that was always there. So I come back from it. There you go.
So do you feel
that was my way of thanking different people?
Your mom was kind of carrying the load, right? It's you and 3 sisters.
Yeah.
And your mom was working the double shifts and everything. I correct, right?
Yeah.
And so how important was that for her to care?
My mom, she was just doing the best she could. My mom, is poor or run down things were. My mom never really showed that it was bad. Like, we didn't know that we were living in poverty, because my mom didn't really throw that in our face or make it feel like her, like, oh man, this is so bad. We can't do this. We can't do that.
There's a lot of kids and athletes out there that, let's say, one of the parents isn't there. Okay, what did you do as a kid to still be able to go be a state champ when he stepped out of the picture?
There's more than one way to the end zone.
There's more than
you have to do it yourself. No matter what you do, you have to do it yourself. So, like I said, the more energy you focus towards negativity is the more energy you take away from positivity. And if you keep positive all the way there,
you can get back to doing what I feel you told me. You love impacting.
I have a bigger purpose, absolutely.
Way bigger purpose than just doing that. Do you think, and this gave you a stage so you can impact kids? What do you think that purpose is?
Because, man, people look up to you. Kids see me all the time. So it's important what I do and what kind of message I give back. Because if not, man, I'm going to send these kids in the wrong direction. One of my favorite stories, man. When I first started, I was wrestling, and we were in Spain, and I just finished at the gym. I had a tank top on, you know. I'm in shape, you know. I'm walking, and this lady's walking like Gabby's walking towards me, and she's holding her hand of her son. And as we start walking by, the son like stops in his tracks by me, and he just like looks up at me. And I'm looking down at this little kid, and I was like, all right, this is really awkward right now. I don't know. And then he just like wraps my leg up and just starts hugging, and the kid just crying. And then he says something to her. She was like, hey, she's trying to talk to him. He's like just crying. And she's like, what? What's going on? And the kid goes, he's a superhero. Because he saw me wrestling. I was like, this is way different.
How
it's bigger. So
is that connected to little Bobby?
100%. Because as a kid, like I have so many guys come up to me now that are like 30s, 40s, right around their age, and they, like I had grown men come up to me and almost like cry. They said, so some of these guys, they were like, you were the one that got me to start lifting. You were the one that changed my life around, because I just started like getting in the gym because I always wanted to be like you. Nothing. Like pro wrestling is nice, it's fun, it's not even a job anymore.
But you have fun, dude.
I have a blast with it.
When we work out, we have a great time.
Yeah.
How important it is for everyone to have joy and fun.
Yeah.
Just like, you know,
but
laugh.
like I said, you have to make sure that you train your mind to thinking the right things are fun.
How do you train your mind?
It's competing. Like, I used to compete all the time. Like I just competed with myself. If you fall in love with the process of becoming successful, like nobody successful always says that, oh man, I want to be a state champ or anything like that. They talk about what they're gonna do in that process. They're like, I'm gonna do this. They fall in love with that, man. It's just a journey. Everything else will come. Money will come. Success will come if you just stay on course.
Falling forward.
Yeah, you just follow the like I said before.
You're seeing some of these guys step away. How does that hit you?
It doesn't hit me any kind of way. For me, it's hard for me because I've competed my entire life. And people don't think professional wrestling is competing, but you are competing because you're competing against who can entertain these people the best, who can put asses in seats, who can draw the most attention. When you come out of that curtain, there's certain people that call it crazy, and there's certain people that they're like, all right, who's this guy? So you're trying to make yourself bigger than life, so that when you will come out of there, people are like, that's our guy.
Do you feel a weight sometimes? You've established this character, it's your same name, and there's this expectation, like in life, like that's heavy.
Yeah, but I don't mind it because it's how I live my life anyway. That's why the only thing I worry about with stepping away from wrestling, because I was gonna step away before, and I still have this kind of like there's more to life. Like,
All right,
that's it.
this is the GOATD episode with the Bobby Lashley, one of the greatest athletes in the world. And dude, I appreciate you. Thank you for kicking my ass today. It was fun and your knowledge. Let's go show you your art, all right? Ready?
Do we turn around or what?
Yeah, go ahead and split it around.
Oh my God. This thing does. Listen, correct.
Yeah. Well, you're incredible. Not just the warrior side, but the kindness side. The legacy you wanted to leave behind is just as a good man. Show and center around that inner child and the hand that guides him. And I wanted to design a belt that wasn't a WWE belt, it wasn't someone else's belt, but your own. And every single brushstroke you see, I've really tried to put intention into every single one. I wanted to be like you were looking at a reflection, you know, looking at that superhero that kid was seeing. And I wanted it to be sort of illuminated from the center. I've heard you say in interviews that your kids are the reason that you fight. So you have the electricity and the energy coming out of your fists, but it's being powered by them. You deserve it, man. You give so much to the world. You deserve to be given something that represents you. You push yourself all the time in the ring. You push yourself outside of the ring. And I was like, this is my chance to push myself, really make something special. What do you feel?
It's almost like if you look all over me, I got scars. The reason why I have scars, where I got my scars, and what gave me their scars. It was like everything all at once. Look at all that stuff. Because I have scars everywhere right now from them.
Those scars are important.
Because it's like, when I see my kid's name.
That's really what I was trying to go for.
And those scars didn't make me weak. Those scars, I think they made me strong.
Originally, I didn't have the star or the soul, however you want to see it. It was really just him, but it felt empty. And I wanted to bring that purity and that light into that center, because again, it's what's powered everything. And this is the power of art, man. This is what it does. One of my best friends said, art is connection. And art connected Shane and me, art connected you and me, art connected all of us together. And ultimately it's gonna heal everything. So I'm just honored, man. Honored to do it for you.
I interviewed a lot of artists because when him and I were communicating, him allowing this to come to fruition, right? We got little Bobby in there. I knew the moment we became friends, and this is kind of how GOATD came. We were working out.
And you were talking about your father, and in the same sentence impacting kids, and how he captured a father not being there, or there's a father there, and it depends on the type and moment in your life. And then this also is your hand.
I felt a legit energetic change between you and I. And then from that moment, we had earned each other's respect through working out, through tough. And so through GOATD, I feel like there's a lot of people that are tough warriors that have this inside. There's so much Easter eggs in here that you're more than this. You know, yes, you're a 3-time national champ. You got the years you won your national title.
This was my own addition, but it felt necessary, which was cycle breaker. I feel like that's who you are. That's something that you've built your legacy upon is breaking those cycles.
Yeah.
And what I love about this is my son's name Atlas, and you're carrying the world on your shoulders. This is fun, man.
This is.
And he literally finished this live.
It's not finished.
What?
It's not finished.
It's not finished.
I don't know, maybe.
Oh, interesting. Huh. Well, what is there?
I don't know, there's something there. That's interesting.
And that's all.
Is that anything? As we're kind of wrapping up the GOATD shoot here, man. There must be another way. How impactful is that to you? And how important is that for people to think about for their own lives?
Just gotta find it. And if it's not this way, everybody has their genius. Everybody has their path to success. Everybody has something. And I think a lot of times people just, all right, this is what I'm supposed to do, and then something happens and they just give up. It's always, you just gotta find out what it is. And a lot of times we don't know what it is. So we just start going and where we think it's supposed to be, but then I thought I was supposed to go to the Olympics and wrestle, and that was gonna be my life. And then it closed. It went a different way.
Yeah. I appreciate you, and my friend, you've officially been GOATD.